everyone, it's Julie here, and I'm back with another episode of your Inspire Monday Minute. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about the changes that happened in Twitter this week. So if you haven't heard, if you haven't noticed, if you're living under a rock, if you just don't like social media, I don't know, Twitter made some pretty big changes. The first change they made, number one, because they made more than one this week. The first one they upped the character count from 140 characters to 280. 140, 280. So they started testing this back in September, and they were met with a lot of criticism. There were those who liked the idea of 280. They said they could not get their thoughts out. 140 was too short. It needed to change. It should have changed a long time ago. You just can't say what you need to say in 140 characters. And then there were those who want the 140. There are those who said, my Twitter is short. It's sweet. It's to the point. You go in and you read your just little snippets of information down your page. You click on the links you're interested in. You read them. You move on. You retweet. You comment. But it's fast. It's a very quick-paced platform. It is not meant to be Facebook where you read novels. So are you for 140? Are you for 280? You're going to have to let me know, because I don't know. So if you have followed me at all over the last couple months, you have probably heard my opinion on this. I've said I don't like it. I like the brevity, the shortness, the quickness, to the point that Twitter has. I like that it's concise, it's clear. I know what I'm getting out of my Twitter platform. The day this changed, my Twitter actually didn't change. All of my clients' Twitters did. And I thought that was just hilarious that here I am, I'm against it, I'm complaining about it, and mine's sitting at 140. Everybody else's was at 280. But by the next morning, mine was at 280 as well. Here's the thing. As it changed, I watched the face of my Twitter page change forever. And if you are somebody who uses Twitter, you've seen your Twitter has changed forever. I've seen a lot of abuse over this already now, and I purposely made a tweet that resembles this kind of abuse, but I did it in order to kind of prove a point, not for that to be my norm. So what's happening now is your tweets have gone from very nice little short paragraphs, or sentences really, not even paragraph, sentences. It's gone from a very nice short sentence with an image to taking up an entire page. Now mind you, I'm using a Mac. Not a massive screen, but regular, good sized screen. On my Mac, these tweets are now taking up the entire screen for one tweet. It's a little ridiculous. One tweet taking up the entire screen. So you say, why? Well, because people have figured out that they can make a word, enter, a word, enter, a word, enter. And so they are literally putting one word on a line, or they're filling it with emojis, or whatever they can do. But they're long. It's insane. Now I'm hoping that the novelty will wear off and we'll go back to just having our post with an image. It will just be a little bit longer post instead of such a short post, and it will have a nice clean page. I hope. I'm praying. Please. I don't like the whole page tweets. So my thoughts are, did Twitter need to make such a drastic change all at once? Or could they have gradually bumped us up? We sat at 140 since Twitter started in 2006. So I get it. That's a long time. Very little change. In fact, no change to character count itself. But overall, Twitter has seen very little evolution since its start. And the evolution we have seen has all been minor little things here and there. So I'm not totally opposed to the change. What I was opposed to is how big the change was all at once. You know, people don't like a lot of change. So take us from 140 to 160. Then take us from 160 to 180. Then 180 to 200. Let us get comfortable at each of those before you bump us to the next one. I just feel that it was too much, too fast, too soon. However, I like Twitter. I don't plan to stop using Twitter anytime soon. So what does that mean if I don't plan to stop using Twitter? Well, it means I'm going to have to accept the change. Because I'm not some great, powerful wizard that can make them put it back to 140. So since I'm not a great, big, powerful wizard and I can't make them put it back to 140, I'm going to have to accept it. So, as we accept it, as we move on, we deal, we live, we learn, we'll grow, and it will become the new norm. I still want to know though, are you a 140 fan or a 280? And how do you feel about the change? Because it's a big one. It's a big change. So what was the other big change that Twitter made this week? Because they just were on a roll. Somebody up there just said, let's just roll it all out at once. We'll get all the complaining out. And then we'll go back to being, the nice, easy platform that we are, because everybody will be done complaining, I guess. That's my thought. They increased the length of your Twitter name to 50 characters. So that's a big change. So now your Twitter name is quite long. Now it's not your Twitter handle, your Twitter display name. At first, when I first read it, I thought the Twitter handle, and I was just like, you have got to be kidding me. So we've gone to 280, now your Twitter handle, but I was wrong. So that's good. I will be glad about that. But it is still crazy seeing how long these Twitter names are able to be used. There's a lot of people who really like that. I don't know if I like that one. I don't know if I'm against it. I haven't decided how I feel about that one. So the first change was from 140 characters to 280. And the second change was to increase your Twitter name length to 50 characters. Thank you for watching. Make sure to share your thoughts about all of this in the comments. Make sure to share any topics you want to know more about in the comments. Hit the subscribe button and stay tuned, because every Monday I'm going to bring you something new. So watch that, hit subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next Monday. Bye!